Hello and welcome to a vital talk session with me. I am the founder of Matter Mental. Today we are diving deep into the very heart of marriage, exploring its beauty, its challenges, and the profound lessons it offers for our spiritual growth. Many thanks to Prophetess Rebecca for this opportunity on Dreams Interpretation platform. I believe these stories will resonate with many, offering guidance and hope for navigating the complexities of relationships and finding strength in faith. Remember, every marriage, just like every garden, needs nurturing, care, and constant attention to blossom into its full potential. Let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Picture the Garden of Eden, a paradise of abundance and peace, where Adam and Eve walked in perfect harmony with God. But their disobedience introduced stress. Suddenly they felt shame and nakedness. Blame crept in, each pointing fingers. Guilt weighed heavily on their souls. Their communication became strained. But God's grace is sufficient. He walks with us, offering forgiveness and restoration. The story of Abraham and Sarah is one of unwavering faith tested by the pain of infertility. Imagine the yearning in their hearts, the silent pleas for a child to bless their home. The years stretched on, filled with hope and disappointment. The stress of infertility weighed heavily on their marriage. Sarah suggested that Abraham take Hagar, her maidservant, as a wife. This led to jealousy, rivalry, and further heartache. Their journey culminated in God's miraculous intervention. Their story serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us of God's perfect timing. David, the shepherd boy who became king, and Michal, the daughter of a king, experienced a love story set against a backdrop of political intrigue and personal turmoil. Their marriage, though born of affection, faced numerous challenges as David ascended to power. Michal, initially drawn to David's courage and charisma, found herself struggling to connect with the weight of his responsibilities as king. The demands of leadership often overshadowed their personal life, leading to misunderstandings and a growing emotional distance. One poignant example is found in the account of David dancing before the Ark of the Covenant. Michal, observing his unrestrained joy, felt a surge of contempt, widening the gap between them. This story reminds us that even the most passionate love requires constant nurturing and understanding. It highlights the importance of empathy, communication, and recognizing the changing dynamics within a relationship. David and Michal's story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that neglecting emotional intimacy and failing to bridge the gap between our personal and public lives can have detrimental effects on our marriages. It encourages us to prioritize our relationships, to make time for connection and understanding, even amidst the busyness and demands of life. The prophet Hosea and his wife Gomer offer a powerful illustration of God's unconditional love and the devastating effects of infidelity. Imagine the pain that ripped through Hosea's heart as he witnessed Gomer's unfaithfulness, her pursuit of other lovers. The emotional toll of betrayal, the sense of abandonment and rejection must have been unbearable. Yet amidst his own anguish, Hosea heard God's call to demonstrate a love that defied human understanding. He was instructed to pursue Gomer, to redeem her from her waywardness and offer her a path back to his heart. This story, though difficult to comprehend, speaks volumes about the depth of God's love for us. It reminds us that even in the face of our own failings, His love remains constant, a beacon of hope beckoning us back to His embrace. Hosea's unwavering commitment to Gomer, his willingness to forgive the unforgivable, mirrors God's relentless pursuit of our hearts. It challenges us to examine our own capacity for forgiveness, to confront the bitterness and resentment that can poison our relationships. This story is a testament to the transformative power of grace, reminding us that even in the darkest of circumstances, healing and restoration are possible through the love of God. The story of Job is often cited as the ultimate example of human suffering. We witness Job, a man once blessed with wealth, health, and a loving family, stripped bare by unimaginable loss and pain. Yet, amidst his own agony, we catch a glimpse of his wife's silent suffering, her own world shattered by grief and despair. Imagine the weight of her own losses, compounded by the sight of her husband's physical and emotional torment. The Bible records her desperate plea to Job, "Curse God and die." These words, though shocking, reveal the raw, unfiltered anguish of a woman pushed to the brink of her endurance. Job's wife reminds us that suffering is not a solitary experience. It impacts those around us, leaving its mark on our loved ones. Her story highlights the importance of empathy, of recognizing the silent struggles of those closest to us. While Job maintained his faith in God, his wife's response underscores the very human reaction to overwhelming pain and loss. Her story reminds us that there is no shame in seeking support, in leaning on others during times of crisis. It encourages us to offer compassion and understanding to those grappling with suffering, recognizing that their journey may look different from our own. Ahab and Jezebel's reign stands as a stark warning about the destructive nature of a toxic marriage. Ahab, influenced by Jezebel's manipulative tactics and insatiable thirst for power, allowed idolatry and corruption to flourish in their kingdom. Their relationship, fueled by greed and a disregard for God's laws, created a climate of fear and injustice. Jezebel's ruthlessness knew no bounds as she orchestrated the persecution of God's prophets and seized the vineyards of Naboth. Ahab, though initially hesitant, became complicit in her schemes, ultimately leading to their downfall. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the dangers of unchecked ambition, manipulation, and moral compromise within a marriage. It reminds us that our choices have consequences, not only for ourselves, but also for our families and communities. Ahab and Jezebel's legacy stands in stark contrast to the love, respect, and mutual submission that God intends for marriage. Their story encourages us to examine the health of our own relationships, to confront any toxic patterns or behaviors that hinder our spiritual growth and undermine the sanctity of our commitments. These stories, though diverse in their narratives, reflect the various stresses that can impact marriage and mental health, such as infidelity, infertility, miscommunication, betrayal, and external pressures. They remind us that even those we consider heroes of faith face real life struggles within their marriages. They also provide lessons on how faith, forgiveness, and resilience can play crucial roles in overcoming these challenges, just as God walked with these biblical couples, offering guidance and unwavering love. He walks with us through our own trials, equipping us to navigate the complexities of relationships. The Bible offers insights into the importance of maintaining a strong, compassionate partnership and leaning on spiritual faith to navigate difficult times in marriage and life. By studying these stories, we gain wisdom, encouragement, and the assurance that we are not alone in our struggles. Thank you, Prophetess Rebecca, for the impacts you are making through the platform.